And now, WBW Theater. Welcome to WBW Theater. Listen to a series of radio dramas, comedies, mysteries, thrillers, westerns, all dedicated to preserving the golden age of radio. Those thrilling days of yesteryear, way back when families gathered together around the living room radio to join the theater of the mind. Listen now as we take you way back when imagination ruled and creativity had no limits. Listen now to WBW Theater.
The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all games, public enemies that try to destroy our America. With his faithful valet Cato, Britt Reed, daring young publisher matches wits with racketeers and saboteurs, risking his life that criminals and enemy spies will feel the weight of the law by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Britt Reed in the thrilling adventure, The Corpse That Wasn't There. The Green Hornet strikes again. Miss Case and Ed Lowry were returning to the Daily Sentinel after lunch. The streets were crowded. As they took their last corner, a man hurrying from the opposite direction ran into them. Excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
Hey, why don't you watch where you're going, you? I tell you, Casey, sometimes I think they need traffic lights on the sidewalk, too. You okay?
Yes, except for my handbag.
Wait here, it's on the sidewalk. Hey, this yours, too?
What?
This letter.
No, it's not mine. It's already been mailed, hasn't it?
Yeah, mailed and unsealed, huh?
Uh-huh. Larry, never mind your reporter instincts. It's not right to look at other people's mail.
Nuts. I was going to open it. Well, what do we do with it? Throw it away?
It may be important.
Mr. Ernest Keegler. It's probably the joker who bumped into you. Well, why should we bother with it?
Give it to me, Larry. I'll call him up from the office. Gosh, look at the time. We better hurry.
Hello, Miss Case.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Reed.
Anything important?
No, it's been pretty quiet all morning. Here's your mail.
Oh, thanks. Oh, Wait, what's this one? This one isn't mine, Miss Case.
Oh, yes, that's a letter that someone dropped on the street. I've been trying to reach him by phone. Do you mind if I try now?
No, go right ahead. I'll glance at my letters.
Hello, switchboard? Yes, this is Lenore. Helen, will you try that number again? Yes, that's right.
Here's a letter from Clicker Bennett. She's a second officer in the WACS now.
Uh-huh, in North Africa.
Well, have that posted on a bulletin for her, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, Helen. Oh, well, okay, thanks. Maybe he does work in a factory or someplace. No, I won't bother. Goodbye. Well, still no answer.
Why not just put it in an envelope and send it to him?
I guess that's the easiest thing.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this the address?
Yes.
It's right on my way home. I'll tell you what, Miss Case. I'll drop it off there myself. How's that?
There's house. I come back in 1 moment. Mr. Britt.
Well, that didn't take you long. Cato, you still got the letter.
Mr. Britt, please. I see something through the window. You come look.
What's that?
Please, you come with me.
All right.
Look, there. You see?
Well, I'll be. Cato, try the door.
It's unlocked, Mr. Britt.
Come on, watch out. Easy now.
What do you think, Mr. Britt?
Oh, it's obvious. All we needed was one look. Where's the phone?
On table. What's the matter?
I don't get a dial tone, Cato. It's odd. I thought so. Cato, this telephone wire's been cut.
Oh, that's very bad.
I'll get to the nearest phone and call the police. You stay here, Cato.
Oh, this very sad. Too bad for him, yes. Oh, that Mr. Britt. Hello? Mr. Britt? Mr. Britt!
Get him. Now get busy.
Cato! Cato, you're all right.
Oh,
Come on, you're all right.
oh,
That's it. Come on now.
oh, Mr. Britt, what happened?
That's what I want to know. We found you in the hall when we got here. You've got a bump on the top of your head like an egg. Looks like a blackjack. Who was it?
I don't know.
What happened?
I wait in room, like you say, then I hear door close. I think it you. I call and come out. Mr. Britt, I hear voices. Voices! Back in room. Who are they?
Just the police, Cato. They're checking on the body. Forget it. Now, come on. You came out this door. Then what?
Somebody close by me say, "Get him!" I try to see who it is, but something hit me on head. That's all. That's all. Except, where's letter?
The letter we came here to deliver? Well, you had it.
I have it no more. Letter gone.
So that's what they wanted.
Say, Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed.
Yes, what is it, officer?
Hey, what kind of a joke is this?
Joke?
Murder's no joke.
Sure, that's what I mean. What was the idea of calling up the police and having all this?
Here, what do you mean? What is going... What are you people in my house? Why are those cars outside the door?
Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? I live here. My name is Ernest Kegler. What does this mean? I come home and...
Now, just a moment, Mr. Kegler. My name is Reed. I'm publisher of the Daily Sentinel. Tell me, what's a dead man doing in your living room?
What kind of privacy can I put... What's that? A dead man in my living room?
Yes, murdered.
Murdered? But I...
Now hold on. Wait a moment. One thing at a time. One thing at a time, Mr. Reed. If you're playing a joke, you're carrying it a bit too far.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Take a look in that room. There's no murdered man. There's nobody at all.
That's right, Miss Case. I hadn't noticed myself. When I got back there, Cato was lying in the hall. I didn't go into the living room at all. The police went in.
It's the strangest thing I ever heard of, Mr. Reed.
The body was gone. No trace of it. If it hadn't been for the broken telephone wire, I might have believed it was a dream.
And Cato and you both had the same dream. What are the police going to do? Take you to the psychiatrist?
Not quite. After all, they realized I wouldn't phone about nothing. They've decided that Cato and I walked in on a practical joke.
Someone was just playing dead.
That's it.
And got up and beat it after Cato left the room, I suppose? And what about using the blackjack on Cato? Was that to make the joke more practical?
Well, they haven't figured that one out yet.
Oh, good grief. All this because he delivered a lost letter.
Oh, that reminds me. The letter was gone, too. Cato had it when he...
Hello, boss. Hi, Casey.
Hello, Lowry.
Well, Lowry?
I drew a blank, boss.
You stayed with the police, didn't you?
Sure. And like you said, I hung right on their shoulders while they checked up on this Kegler guy, the one who owned the house.
It's on the level? It is his house.
He's on the level all the way. His name is Ernest Kegler. He does own the house, and he's even got fingerprint proof of identification.
Fingerprints. Mr. Reed, a criminal record.
Nuts, Casey. Don't jump the gun. This guy works in a war plant. That's how he had fingerprints.
Oh.
Simon Pure, huh?
As the driven snow. I don't know, boss. Maybe you and Cato walked in on a fraternity initiation.
Seems so. Somehow I was sure that when the police investigated Ernest Kegler, they'd run into something. Lowry, you saw Kegler?
Yeah.
Did he look like the man that bumped into Miss Case on the street?
I don't know. I didn't get a close look that time. I asked Kegler about a letter, and he said, yes, he'd lost one, but It wasn't important.
Well, looks like the end of what might have been a good story for the Sentinel. I'll see you later, Miss Case.
But Mr. Reed, you just arrived.
And now I'm leaving. I'll tell you something else. Keegler and the man I saw lying on the floor looked almost like twins. Goodbye.
Holy mackerel, said Casey. Maybe the boss is crazy.
Mr. Britt, I think about it all day. If it were not for bump on my head, I would not be sure.
You and I are the only ones who are positive, Cato. And with that letter missing,
Yes.
There's something strange going on, I'm sure of it.
Yes, sir.
We've been wrong before. We may be wrong again. But at least we're going to find out. There's no use to sitting around talking about it. Maybe we can use the role of the Green Hornet. Get the mask and the gas gun. We're taking the Black Beauty.
A few seconds later, stepping through a secret panel in the rear of a closet in his bedroom, Britt Reed and Cato went along a narrow passage built within a wall of the apartment house itself. This passage led into an adjoining building which fronted on a dark side street. Though supposedly abandoned, this building served as a hiding place for the sleek, superpowered Black Beauty, streamlined car of the Green Hornet. Britt Reed pressed a button. The great car roared into life. A section of the wall in front raised automatically, then dropped into place as the gleaming Black Beauty sped into darkness.
Where we go, Mr. Britt?
Same place, Cato. Keegler's home.
Where is this?
Keegler's house is down at the far end of the block. We can leave the Black Beauty here in the alley. Here's the street. It's good and dark. We won't be. Cato, did you see that?
Yes, sir. Somebody go into Keegler's front door.
It looked like Lowry. I might have known. Lowry's a swell reporter. He always keeps digging.
But in this case, that's not so good for us, no?
It might turn out all right, Cato. In fact, it might be very helpful. Come on. We'll get into that house quietly. We'll be there when Lowry leaves. We might get something.
No, there isn't anything special I wanted to see you about, Mr. Keegler. But I just can't help feeling that the boss did run into something. He's a level-headed guy.
Yes, I understand. I read the Sentinel myself, a good newspaper.
He just stopped off to do you a favor and return that letter.
Huh?
The one you dropped when we bumped, remember?
Oh, yes, but it wasn't important. Please, why don't you forget the whole thing?
Oh, you know us reporters.
Well, maybe there was somebody here. I don't know. Maybe it was a practical joke. But whatever it was, or wasn't, it's all over and I'm done with it.
Okay. Say, you've got your letter, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's right. Good night.
Here, I'll show you the door.
You don't have to do that.
The door squeaks sometimes.
Oh, I see.
Go to the door, Cato.
Yes, sir. We learned nothing yet.
Cato, back behind the drapes.
Hello? Keegler talking. A reporter was here. I'm worried. But all right, if you say so. Yes, I understand. Yes, nothing to worry about. The what? All right, I'll destroy the letter at once. Goodbye.
Okay, Keegler, hand over that letter.
What?
Look out! He has gun!
In a house in the suburbs on the other side of the city from Keegler's home, a man named Bolton hung up the phone and crossed to the other room.
Who was that on the phone, Bolton?
It was Keegler.
Oh?
Yeah, reporter from the Sentinel was nosing around again. I told him to forget it. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
He's nervous, huh?
Well, you can't blame him. It was pretty close.
Ah, yes. It's lucky things that fella we slugged had the letter. I lifted it right from his hand.
Yeah, I told Kegler to burn it. We read it already.
Yes. Say, we've got to do something about, that man.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe the river.
Now shut up, will you? I'm thinking.
Where now?
I want to double check. I'm going to call Kegler and make sure he burned that letter. It's been 5 minutes. He's had plenty of time.
That letter would mean our finish if it got in the wrong hands.
Yeah. Huh. Funny. No answer. I wonder what happened.
Still no answer?
Yeah, still no answer. How many times is that?
I don't know. 10, maybe?
It's been almost an hour.
Maybe he went out.
Sure he went out, but why? It's almost midnight. He said nothing to me on the phone about...
Hey!
Yeah, come on. Hello. So, you came here.
Yes.
So where you been? I've been calling you.
I didn't burn the letter, Bolton, and there's somebody who knows about it.
Now what's eating you?
Come in here. It's dark out there. Come on in.
Yes.
All right, now let's have it. Now, what happened to the letter, and what do you mean somebody knows about it?
I can tell you, Bolton.
You're masked.
The Green Hornet.
Leave it there. Reach for that gun and I pull this trigger.
Hey, what's this all about? Kegler, you pulling a fast one?
Don't blame him. He shot at me. Just his tough luck that he missed, that's all. Now, how much is this letter worth, Bolton?
Nothing. Why?
And what happened to the man that was killed in Kegler's house?
What about the man?
Button your lip, Mannheim.
Don't kid me, Bolton. You covered up pretty fast, but I've got ways of finding things out. Who was the dead man?
You off the beam.
Was he somebody who knew your setup? Or maybe this Kegler's a fake. Maybe the dead man was the real Kegler.
You're pretty smart, aren't you?
The police might think so.
Don't give me that. You're the Hornet. You wouldn't go to the police.
If I can't get it from you, maybe I can get it from your stooge here. Come on, Kegler.
But I don't...
Come on. We'll let Bolton think about it.
Stay here, Kegler.
He's coming with me.
No, he's not. I don't think you can handle him the right way. Now, me and Mannheim can do that. Now, get that gun.
Stand to one side. I can't shoot.
You won't get a chance.
Get him, Mannheim.
Gas?
That gun, it didn't make any sound.
Okay, Kegler, come along. And close your mouth. You look like a fish. Hold it. What's back there?
The garage.
All right, you go first. We'll take the driveway.
Hello.
Right here.
I find out something.
Just a moment. Kegler,
Yes.
walk up to the garage. Stand there with your back to us, and remember, you make a perfect target against that white background, so don't try anything. What is it?
Mr. Britt, I look in garage.
Well?
I look in back. There's a big, heavy trunk. You were right, Mr. Britt.
I was, huh? Fine. That's all I want to know. Now, we'll leave a note for Bolton and Mannheim. We'll see that Kegler gets back to his home and keeps his mouth shut until tomorrow night.
Mannheim, wake up. Come on, snap out of it. Come on.
There's my gun. Oh, it is you. Is he gone?
Yeah, him and Kegler both. I found this.
It's got the Hornet seal on it.
That's right.
I'll give you one more chance to talk money. Don't try anything till I call. You will be watched.
I guess he means business.
Yes, what about the garage?
We better do like he says, Mannheim. We just sit tight and wait.
Hello? Yes, this is Kegler. No, I'm sorry. I won't be to work today. Goodbye.
City room, Ed Lowry talking. What's that? What? Yeah, what about Kegler? Huh? Say, who is this? I said, who is this?
What is it, Lowry?
Some guy said if I wanted a story, I should go see Kegler again.
Again?
Yeah. Tonight around midnight. And I don't even know who called.
Hello? Is that you, Bolton? I saw you last night, remember? That's right. Sure, stick around. I'll see you again. Say, around 9:30? No tricks this time.
I've been watching from the window. I haven't seen a thing.
Yeah, he'll be around. He said so.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I'll get the money for him.
He's pretty tough.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
I wish we'd taken care of that. You know, in the trunk, in the garage.
And have the Hornet find out?
Maybe he already knows.
Maybe. But I'll tell you one thing we gotta do.
You mean Giggler?
Yeah, he's scared silly. He's already talked to the Hornet. How much we don't know, but he might talk to the police if the pressure gets strong enough. We gotta take care of him.
Kill him, huh?
Yeah, we gotta do it soon. We can't go...
That's the back door. See Hornet?
Yeah, who else? Keep your gun out of sight, Mannheim.
Don't worry. I don't take chances with that fella. What are you waiting for? Open the door.
Look at the glass, Mannheim.
It's a shadow.
No. Looks as if he's leaning right against...
You can't tell. It's that glass you can't see through.
There's something peculiar. Well.
Look out. Bolton. It's the body from the trunk in the garage, propped up against the door.
Well, who put it there? How did...
I did, Bolton.
The Hornet?
You know about it.
I want to know a lot more. This man's dressed something like Keegler. He looks like Keegler. Who was he? What was his name?
Forget it, Hornet. This doesn't concern you.
When I'm mixed up in something, I want to know all about it. Now, come on. Who was he?
He's... Keegler.
Keegler? Oh, I get it. You mean the real Keegler?
Yeah.
Your friend who calls himself Ernest Keegler?
He's...
Never mind, I can figure it. He took this man's place, didn't he? Took over his home. This man was kept a prisoner in his own house. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's it.
And when that newspaper publisher told the police he found a dead man there, this was the man he saw?
Yeah, that was while we were out of the house getting the car. And when we got back, we slugged the man we found there and removed the...
Took the body out fast. What was the reason for all that, Bolton?
I wanted our man to get a job in a war plant. And by using this one's references, he got a good job.
Preparing for sabotage, eh?
Oh, something like that.
Something went wrong and you had to kill him.
A letter came with a code message. Somehow the real Keegler got hold of it. He got out of the house and was on his way to the police. He saw us trailing him and got scared. He dropped the letter.
We caught up with him a couple of blocks further on and took him back to the house.
So that's why the letter was important.
Yeah, look, Hornet, there's two things we gotta do. We need that letter and we gotta take care of this body.
It'll cost you money.
Here's plenty. Well, I'll give you...
I'll take it all. Thanks. What about your partner?
Keegler?
Okay. We'll call him that for convenience. He's nervous you might spill everything.
Certainly. They got rid of...
Shut up, Mannheim. I was, working on that, Hornet. I haven't got any ideas.
I have an idea, Bolton. Might as well earn this money. It's a good idea. How about making it look like a murder and suicide?
Murder?
Yes, with your friend, there's the murderer who commits suicide. I'll explain it later.
When?
When we get to Keegler's house, of course. Now suppose you take this man over there in your car. And no tricks, I'll be driving right behind you.
We close now, Mr. Britt.
Yes, turning the corner. No, don't follow him. Turn in the alley. They'll stop at the house, all right. Now come on, we'll go in the house the back way. And be very careful. Lowry ought to be prowling around nearby.
Lowry, isn't that Keegler's house?
Yeah, Casey. It's too early for me to make my call. It's,
Look, there are two men going toward the front door. They're carrying another man.
Hey, I say that guy's either had one drink too many or holy mackerel. Wait here, Casey.
Lowry, where are you going?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna look in the window. Casey.
What is it? What'd you see?
They're inside now. That man they were carrying was dead. He's on the living room floor, and the Hornet's there too.
Good grief.
I'll keep watching. You get to a phone and you get the cops here as fast as you can.
I don't understand. I don't understand why you brought him back here. I don't see why.
Okay, Keegler, I'll clear it up for you. Mannheim, give me your gun. Wipe the prints off first.
Here you are.
Thanks. Keegler, this is the gun Mannheim used to kill that man. Now the idea is to use this gun on you, then leave it in your hands.
No!
Yes. It'll appear that you murdered that man, and now you've committed suicide.
No! Bolton, don't let him...
Shut up, Keegler. That's the way we want it. That makes us safe, get it? And the Hornet gives us that letter, we burn it, and... Hey, what's that?
Police cars. They are outside.
Police. Hornet, hurry up. Shoot him.
I will, Bolton, but not with your gun. With mine!
Hey, what good's that? That's just gas. He'll wake up.
Yes, Bolton, he'll wake up and talk to the police, and you'll go to jail.
Bolton, we've been fooled. Get him.
You're too late.
I can't breathe.
Hurry, Mr. Britt, police!
Yes, Cato, out the back way. Remind me to send this money to the USO.
Police, open up!
Break down the door. In here, this room. Well, I'll be. Are they all dead?
No, just one of them. I saw the whole thing from the window, Sarge, and unless I'm nuts, you'll have a spy story that'll hit the headlines.
That's fine. But what happened to the Green Hornet?
Extra! Mystery Murder Spy tells all. Read all about it. Green Hornet still at large. Extra!
You have just heard The Adventure, The Corpse That Wasn't There. These exciting dramas are sent to you each week at the same time. Copywritten features of the Green Hornet Incorporated. All characters, names, places, incidents used in this drama are purely fictitious. Bob Hyde speaking.
Join us again as we bring you exciting thrills and adventure, rip-roaring comedy, and shoot-'em-up westerns and gangbusters. Next time, when your imaginations will be invited into the theater of the mind that is WBW Theater.